he buy? And bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? What so-called witches? Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
What?
Wanna buy?
He never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
If you don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Saying I'm I need a rest.
To give, you got to take.
What's he schemed up this time?
Like the rain, that one.
Hey! Swords? Right. Not a safe round here.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voila.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Hey! whole day wasted.
How can I be of service?
What are you serving today? See you later.
Oh, it's those witches.
Oh!
Oh, that's bad luck.
Ah!
Don't be shy now.
How'd you get a hold?
No one asked Eramat.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you.
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Aramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have. Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What? What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. Guard! I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Nothing hurts as much as life.
What's in your hair lately?
Demon!
Look awfully suspicious to me.
No bread, no coin, all is shagged. Well, I'm into me here 2 days' ride from the Zima. Arrived here just before.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time. What?
You never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
He don't know how to give, he can't receive.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, you got.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine, let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Can see it in your face.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Your very presence is an affront to the attack.
Ow!
Kindness
Easy.
you made.
Kids over there.
Open up!
Everything all right? Open.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half.
Yok dağılmadım.
They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
Kral yeni bir harita açtım. Yeni bir göreve gittim de orada
What are you doing here?
baya
We were
bir
gonna
dövüyorlar
meet
beni.
Rosemary.
We were.
Geri
You didn't
döndüm.
show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so
Ben
nice.
43 güvenilir ama
Less for
herif
her
herkesin
and for
peşine
you, I'm
gidiyor.
sure. So let's get
Yok
back.
Skelega değil Skelega
Did
buna
you
göre
not
şey
hear
kalır.
what's going on in there? We've gotta help
Bir tane
Polly.
kadın var, büfeş var.
Why do
Onun görevini
women
yapmayı
always end up with such dicks?
No idea.
ikisini yaptım. Üçüncüsünde postlayınca geri geldim.
Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started work.
You'd visit her?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one.
I never mix business and pleasure. Who you were just saying is worried about it.
Fine. Let's find the key.
O neresiydi ya? En düşük seviye 37 idi. 35'te o civarda bir şeydi. Tamamlanmış görevlerden tek kısmını çıkarabilirim. Şurada gözüküyordur. Musallat. Aynen skele. Sen dediğin şeymiş ya. Birden çok yer. Birden çok yer. Neresi? Neydi ya? Şu ya. Evet o. Yok musallat değil o. Görev devam ediyor zaten. Aynen her tarafa gidiyoruz zaten. Bu şeye nasıl gidiyorduk? Dünyalara. Şeyde kral ya Akpos'tan. Bu. Burasıydı ya. Sin atmış. Doğru. Ben buraya geldim. Şuradaydım. Krallık. Aynen burası. Şurada bir yaratık var. Sürekli dayak yedim ben orada. En düşük seviye 37 idi oranın. Ben daha 20'deyim.
The key.
Aynen Bloodwine. O bölüme girerken bir sana şey yaparız falan diye bir şey vardı. Neydi ismi? Bonus falan verir gibi.
It's a rank.
Whoa, what the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it and leave the woman alone.
Şeyi öldürünce
She's my
kontrat değil mi? O şey
betrothed, but
vampiri
not your
yakalamak için.
property. I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open
Cirin
mind.
kuzeni mi? Akraba mı
Who
onlar?
said that?
Ha, bu arada o da bu
There's a
adamdan kazık
truth to
yemiş.
it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her
Gider
arse
girmez
around
onu sordum.
brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no
Adam nasıl
brothel
Casanova'yı
involved.
sardı.
You see, friend,
Haritadaki
Geralt just hit
bütün
on
sosyetelere el
what you
atmış.
have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her
Bu
talents.
kaşıkçı
She's to
lanetinden
be
dayak
my
yiyince geri
choreographer,
geldim.
and that in turn means she'll receive a
Dedim
share of the
olmayacak. Biraz seviyeyi
proceeds from
yükseltelim.
every
Kılıç seviyesi çok
performance
düşük
she
kalmıştı.
choreographs.
Seviye
You
13 ile
say
girdim oraya.
coin?
And fame.
Ama şey vardı,
No
seviye
flirting
çok
with
hızlı
life.
yükseldi orada, biliyor
You
musun?
have my word.
Böyle 5 seviyeyi 2 tane görevde bitirdim.
Suppose. In that case.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the
Herhalde
Rosemary,
yaratıklar
Polly.
zorlu ya, ondandır.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you.
İkisi de var burada ya.
Whew. Never expect.
Could have skipped all that talking if you'd left it to me.
What, so you could smack him? Stop to think how Polly'd react to that? Think she'd be thrilled? What if he smacked you back and won?
He wouldn't have won. So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlegs. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Ne yarışı?
I'll go see Rodlick.
At yarışıysa
Back to the
geçtik
Rosemary,
onu ya.
where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Well, well.
Nerede bu ya? Bende niye gözükmüyor bu? Şeyi kapatmışım. Şu harita görevlerini kapatmışım. Hadi göstereyim. Basın. Takipleri takip et.
Looking for
Aynen
Rodlick.
çok var ya.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off.
Oyun güzel. Bunun 4'ü geliyor.
Times first come, first served.
Demamıza izin veremem.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't
Aynen.
recall
4'ü
asking your permission.
animasyon olarak ondan daha güzel oluyor herhalde.
Choice.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Ne dayak yiyorum burada? Şimdi yapamazsın. Kılıç da alamıyorum. Niye? Hazır diğeri paktayken. Dayak yedi.
Tell me what
Hiç
you want.
tekmeye ihtiyacım olmadığı için
Placards.
There ain't no
onu
placards
öğrenmemişiz.
here.
Boşluk tekme mi atıyor?
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state. Losing his lock.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Efe niye saldırıyor? Gelmişken şuraya soyalım. Genelde yaratığın özelliklerine bak, öyle kalmak daha iyi dediğin gibi. Oyun başında zaten bunu oynayan kimse onu yapamaz. Senin gibi 2-3 defa oynayan biri yapar bunu ancak. Ben yağları daha yeni kullanmaya başladım. Kaç saat oldu. Büyüyü de daha yeni kullanmaya başladım. Neredeymiş? Hay Allah. Buraya atarız. Oyun yeni başlayanlar için bir tık zor. Taş. Dediğin gibi Queen güzel. Ama son gittiğim görevde şey istiyordu. Hangisini istiyordu? İlkini istiyor.
Seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out on that account, eh?
Ne konuşuyor?
Be gone, sport. We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh?
Ruleç. Ruleç kim ya? Ha, buradaymış. Yok, bu da değil. Cem bu. Ha şu.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art, at your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh yes.
Ya o kadar çok şey var ki, görev var ki.
Yet alas, I cannot fetch them.
Hani kaplıyorsun gidiyorsun.
With angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament.
Ben böyle deyince biri çok merak ediyorum. Ne yapalım, param yarış mı?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Tamam,
Let's
yarışalım.
do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Neyse, kaybedersek de cücedir, nasıl gider. Yok. Bunu yolda dövemiyor muyum? Önüne geçmiş. Düşme lan. Geçemezsin. Yanlış yere girdim.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to
Az
what I
kalmıştı,
owe this
kaybediyordum.
generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a
Taktırmayın.
good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Ooh, damn me.
Görevi kim veriyor? Eski. Bizim şey neredeydi? Tekrardan şehre mi gideceğiz? Bakalım. Oo. Atmayı dans ediyor.
We start in G major, and
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece, not bound.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Can't say I remember. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Dandelion living in monogamy.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough. I just changed muses often.
Priscilla, another one for your collection?
No, she's its crowning glory.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time away.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Kim ölüyor?
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not.
Öldürme konusunda mı?
Mind, and not
Ha bu
its
katildir,
first.
bunu direkt vurayım demeyeyim mi?
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with
Kız ölüyor
similar
mu?
injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Katil yoksa bu mu?
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drama victims can grow awfully tedious. It's better to nip the problem in the bud. I tried to get the temple guard to enter
Resmen atlama oyunu.
to no avail. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Bizim hangi işaret var? İlk getiririz. Yükselttim bunu ya. Onlar neydi? Bu hayvanlar. Ortak. Bunlardan mıydı? Şu var ya, şu beni bayağı bir zorladı. Bu. Bu ikisi. Yok pardon. Şeymalar. Şu ikisi. Öldürdüm. Şeyi bıraktım. Yok öldürmedim. Onu bıraktım. Orada bir diyalog açılıyor ya. Zevk için hayvanı öldürme falan diye bir şey söyledim. Zararı yok dedim. Bizde onun yağı var mı? Aha. Yağ da yok. O nekro muydu? Nekroydu herhalde.
Straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to
Burada bazen gizli yerler oluyor.
strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Nereden açıyoruz onu? Ana menüye çıktı. Seçenekler, oynanış. Şunu. Tamam, buldum. Bu ne? Balık gözü mercek efekti. İyi bir şey değildir ya. Olsaydı açardım. Kılıç. Çapraz değiş. Düşman ölçekleme. Buna bakarız. Şimdi otomatik mi sürüyor o yağları? Benim ikide bir envanteri açmama gerek yok değil mi? İyiymiş.
Take the ladder.
Ya yaratığı açıyorum. Bazen yeni karşılaştığın yaratıklar oluyor ya. İşte onu oradan açıyorum, buluyorum. Hangi şey zayıflığı falan var diye. Maşallah var. Her girdiğim yerde böyle şey yapıyor. Kutlanıyor. Bunu yeni aldım. Bu bir şey. Ha bu kart şeyim.
Very well.
İyiymiş.
We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Anahtar var mı acaba? Atlara fısıldayan adam. Güzel hikaye. Aslında ne yapacağım biliyor musun? O çıkan kitapları öyle okuyacak kendine. Atlara atlayan adam falan gibi şeyler.
Looks like necrophages got to this one.
Bak kesin güzel ya. Ben birkaç tanesini okudum. Böyle hani yayından önce de bazen oynuyorum. Çünkü çok görev var. Bunu hepsini yayınlayamaz. İmkanı yok. Her köşede bir tane görev. Biz neredeyiz? Ne yapıyoruz buralarda?
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Baştan başlayalım.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was
Ha
on
bunu
fire.
şeyde de yapmıştım.
Notice anything
Otopsi
else?
işini.
That his eyes have been
O vampir
scooped
avlarken.
out, for instance?
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage. and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Eyvallah kardeşim, sağ olasın. Teşekkür ederiz.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student.
Bekle spoiler vereyim,
Any
öyle gideyim.
amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our
Neye bak,
murderer's
görüşürüz.
doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Katili öldüreyim mi öldürmeyeyim? Onu söyle.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will
Eğer halükarda öldürülecek bir durumda ayrı da. Seçeneği var mı onun?
So I doubt. Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue.
Explains why there's no smell of... Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No...
Speaking from
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't...
Apologies. We surgeons...
And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear...
Right. Never mind. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I see. You clearly find gonads fascinating. I fear I don't share your passion. Let's focus on other parts of his anatomy.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture. What sin could possibly merit it?
Only the murderer knows that. And it's the key to finding him. Or her. It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the wound.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you...
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the...
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist... The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
I've sweat enough in the gutter.
Good day.
Call this living, Witcher.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, which you would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Let's dance.
Get him from the left! Eternal fire! to die! We shall cook you, vermin! Faster, for fuck's sake! Rise, brothers, and trample the serpent!
welcome.
Show me what you have on offer. So long.
Watch where you step. The eternal fire protects us. As the witch sure comes in handy.
Hey-ya! Come on, Roach.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for old Geert von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Olgierd von Everek. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
I was told I'd find Olgierd von Everek here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm Olgierd.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems Olgierd von Everek's offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Whether the good bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Ottoman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
happen to like it. Especially the two ovoid forms.
A jester. Good. I don't like men with no sense of humour. They bore me to death. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, as lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside. That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the Let's rejoin the company.
Ataman. Long live the Ataman!
Long live the Ataman! Long live the Ataman!
Come and drink with us!
What? Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair sabre, I dub thee Tradiciana.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women. Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter? Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
Never you mind that. Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Ooh, fine. How much would you like? 300, 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
You seek something, mate?
Hey, comrade.
You all right, Ducky?
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them puss peepers. You'll track him down.
I'm a witcher, not a manhunter.
Kill an awful lot of them, though, don't you?
When they deserve it.
And my friend's murderer, he don't deserve it. At least hear me out. Clivert dealt Fistek. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's...
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, puss peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
Move it! Hey there.
Long live Radovid! Why there? What for? Life kick you in the ass? Had enough?
Hello, terrible beast prowls the sewers down that way. Best of all altogether. Devoured dozens of maidens, folks say, and many a fight has gone in and never come out.
Blueprints. Large. A man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince. A woman's prints alongside. Single set. She came alone.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me? Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me. trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. No. Why'd they send...
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Yes?
Careful. Monster might still be here. Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I... Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you killed...
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Nals... Then that beast appeared. Nals pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found.
Where was the monster?
Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up, is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster...
Could have. He's probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it. Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Got the key.
Good. Let's get going.
Fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll look for something else.
Be careful.
flesh wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Got your team.
Good. Let's get going.
Fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll look for something else.
Be careful.
Let's dance.
Geralt, are you all right?
I'm fine. You? How'd you get in here?
I squeezed through those bars. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that? Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis. Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse. Odd smell. Another unfortunate romantic. Alcohol. Came to lift a prince's curse. Stench. Found a hideous death come through here. Shawnee, watch out. Move. Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample.